Next, please welcome the second speaker from the proposition team. To deliver your opening and constructive speech, reminder again, you have 4 minutes. And the floor is yours.
Dear opposition team, you're saying that family really guide the kid, but what if those kids don't live with their parents? To begin with, I would like to pay my highest respect to the chair of ceremony, honorable judges, and all participants. I'm Lao Yong-ming, the second speaker from the proposition side. I'm here to tell you that Cambodia, the kingdom of wonder, is ready to protect youth through real implementation. The reason this law has yet to be officially enacted is because our country's economy heavily relies on the alcohol industry. According to a recent report by the Angteuk Analytica in March 2025, Cambodia's beer market was valued at $1.1 billion in 2024 and is expected to soar up to $2.4 billion by 2033, growing at an average annual rate of 9.03%. However, we must not overlook the source of this revenue, the alcohol consumers. Alarmingly, many of them are curious youth aged from 15 to 21, wasting their money, time, and energy on alcohol instead of investing in their own future. In fact, in March 2023, the Ministry of Commerce officially finalized a draft sub-decree to ban the sale, purchase, and consumption of alcohol for anyone under the age of 18 years old. Everyone, this is not just a promise, this is policy. A critical step proves that Cambodia is not only talking, but acting. We are no longer planning, we're executing. We have the evidence, we have the momentum from the government, the private sector, and the people. Additionally, based on the MDPI peer-reviewed research, gives us real models to follow. In Spain, from 2018 to 2020, ID checks rose from 3.8% to 45.4%. And according to the World Health Organization in 2016, Iceland's teen alcohol usage dropped from 42% to 5%. Through ID enforcements, curfews, and school-parent cooperation proves that strong policy works. And ladies and gentlemen, 5 years ago, there was once a young boy, around 10 years old. While other kids ran into their parents' arms after school, he was sent to buy beer by his alcoholic father. This wasn't rare, it was his daily routine. He didn't want to, but he knew exactly what would follow. Violence, smashed things, his mother being hit, and even a bottle nearly thrown at him. And what if I told you, that boy was me? And I always asked myself, why is a child allowed to buy poison for a grown man? Why is there no law to prevent me from buying alcohol? If there had been an age limit, if someone had said, no, this is not okay, maybe I wouldn't have had to grow up so fast. Maybe I would have felt safe in my own home. Because setting an age limit isn't just about drinking. It's about defending dreams. It's about making sure every child makes it to the stage like I did. Not just alive, but healthy, focused, and free. So here's our message, loud and clear. We request the Cambodian government to implement this law effectively, because when it is official, we don't just stop underage drinking. We protect childhood, we protect Cambodia, and maybe, just maybe, we save the next little boy from ever living that story ever again. Finally, we, as the proposition team, still support our motion above. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your speech, and you may return to your seat. Next, please welcome the second speaker from the opposition team. To deliver your rebuttal and constructive speech, reminder again, you will have 4 minutes. And the floor is yours.
My dear proposition team worry about the concerns that come with families, but that's exactly about our stand facts. Gangs burn premium beer, but youth don't need premium drinks. They need premium protection. not just from the butter, but from what drives them to it. That protection doesn't come from age limits. It comes from love, from talk, from families. A rule might stop a sip, but only family can stop the recent vice. Ladies and gentlemen, to begin with, I extend my high respect to the chair of ceremony, BELTEI management team, honorable adjudicator, fellow debater, dear audience. My name is Visna Suchita, the second speaker of the opposition team, and I will show you with our second arguments. Family-led youth development create lasting youth well-being across all dimensions. Let's think about this. When someone is sick, do we give them painkiller and hope? Or do we look deeper to find cause and actually heal? Real protection doesn't just block harm, it's built-in for what comes next. Yes, an age limit might block access, but it doesn't touch the roots, the pressure, the silence, the shame. So what is well-being really? The University of Wisconsin defined it in 8 dimensions, not just physical safety, but emotional strength, social connection, mental resilience, life purpose, and no age limit build those things. Because the truth is, pressure is everywhere. Mental health, academic stress, online hate, social mess. Take the National Grade 12 exam in 2024. Students didn't say the hardest part was the test. They said it was the pressure, the comparison, the fear of not being enough. And that's pressure, that's what drives you towards alcohol. The Cambodia Journal of Public Health, March 2023, confirmed youth didn't drink because they love. They drink because they feel overwhelmed, excluded, alone. In those moments, a rule cannot guide, but preparations can. When youth has been taught how to face pressure, they remember what to do. That's what family-led youth development built. Not just protection, but the power to choose wealth, and especially when matter most. It trained families with real tools for real moments, how to talk early, how to prepare for pressure, how to face stress, and still choose well, even when no one is watching. In 2021, the National Library's Medicine found that youth with strong family born were 66% less likely to take risky paths. In 2022, the Community Prevention Service Task Force found families-led education reduced underage drinking by over 30%, more than any laws alone. Real protection isn't just about love, it's about being prepared. When families are prepared, protection becomes powers, not for today, but for every tomorrow. If we truly care about youth, rule alone won't keep them safe. We have to build their ability with clarity, courage, and real support. To every teacher, leaders, neighbor, you are not just watching, you're a part of their protection. A stronger Cambodia begins with you. That's why, with respect and hope for Cambodia's future, we stand here firmly against this motion. Thank you.